What's up, everyone? Shout out to my boy Demetrius from down in Atlanta, Georgia. He always keeps me on top of what's going on in Black Twitter. And let's talk about the increasing number of black females on there going at black males, claiming everything we do is toxic to them. I think I've touched on this slightly before, but it just continues to keep happening. And it's definitely a lack of accountability that goes along with that, but that we already know that, brothers. My issue is um boy, I just been like really trying to think about it and nothing changes. That's my biggest issue, is that nothing changes, because a lot of these women on Twitter are the example of the ones who have the uncanny ability to just turn everything into being victimized. Yes, they could be the ones who got caught being a recipient in the 8-man bukkake party, but somehow she's the victim because you weren't home or you were working overtime to maybe get her a nice Christmas present or save up for a fucking vacation or something like that. But it's always your fault. No, no. I'm here to tell you that's a bunch of bullshit. I know my example just now was a little bit out there with the bukkake, but I'm just saying, like, something out as outlandish as that will be your fault too, my brothers. That's just what I'm saying. Like, everything. Oh, and this is the one that really sends it home. Oh, a man wants me to do this. A man wants me to cook, clean, do this, and all this stuff. Well, even if I'm working and stuff like that, I'm like, I think for the most part, if you got a man, if you're looking for men like that, that's on you. But if a man's looking back at you, sister, he's looking at a woman who's capable of doing all that shit, because if he and you have a future together, he's not going to just solely rely on you to do that for him. What about the kids you potentially have? He wants somebody there that can take care of the kids. And I think as a woman, you should want a guy who can do all those things too. That's just what society has come down to today. You have to be able, both men and women, to handle yourself when it comes to the most life essential skills, which is cooking, cleaning, and doing fucking laundry. That's it. It just comes down to that. Like, those should be the three basic life skills you have. And I learned that from a friend who mom taught her that. And hell, my mom taught me that, but she never told me it was the basic essentials. I just did it because I wanted to learn, and she didn't deny me from learning. Of course I want to do this stuff for myself. I mean, I want to do the stuff myself. I see my mother doing it all the time. Maybe I want to do it for myself. I didn't look at it like we all pulled our weight there. We had chores growing up. It started somewhere. Those chores started. Me and my brother alternate on who did what. It was either the bathroom or one did the dishes, all the dishes in the kitchen. So it started somewhere with that. I don't know what the hell I don't know what's going on with a lot of females thinking that they don't have to do that no more because they out in the workforce. And I'm like, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay? If you're living by yourself, of course you have to do it. It's just you there. Who else is going to do it? If you are cooking, who else going to do it? You're going to let them out up in the sink? But yeah, look at it again. Let's look at the fast food wrappers you might have all over your car out of just being sheer lazy. I mean, hell, I can't even point the finger at that. I don't have the time to do what I could do, what I used to do. Meal prep, all that other stuff. I have school, I have 2 jobs, yes. But you don't hear me saying anything about I need a woman to do this for me, because I learned how to do that stuff because I didn't want a woman thinking she had to do it for me. That's just how it is. You have that mindset that you should be capable of doing these things. And if a guy's relying on you to do that as he sits there on his ass, you chose wrong. And that's not every brother's fault. That's your fault. Because people only, they only do the stuff you let them get away with. Everybody knows that. It's like common knowledge. You only are walked on as much as you let people walk on you. So, this whole thing on Black Twitter, let's get back to it before I go too far on the subject. I'm off the subject. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of paying for the crimes of a woman's bad choices. But I'm not here to convince her otherwise, because some of them, you can't tell them shit. You can't tell them nothing about themselves, because every time you tell them the most basic critique or you tell them the truth, you are always the typical misogynist. You hate women, you hate your mother because she's black and all that. And yes, me and many other brothers say the same shit about that because it's true. Now, there are some brothers out there who just can't stand their own women. There's some black dudes out there. I'm not one of those. I'm like, you know what? Something got to give. That's my mentality. Something has got to give. Like, I'm tired of being the most combated by my own women. That shit makes me sick. You telling me, like, I started at work a couple months ago in a new location inside the same building, and there was nobody there disrespected me or treated me like shit except for one person, and she was black, and that shit bothered me. The other black women there treated me nicely. They spoke to me. They got to know me. Now they joke around with me, and they all this other stuff. Talking about they're gonna kick my ass and stuff lovingly. But that one sister did not. She could not stand me for reasons unknown. Okay, so basically, she couldn't stand me because she didn't know me. That's what it turns out to be, because things have changed and stuff, and I don't know what the fuck that was all about. You still, even though you don't know me and I'm new to this area, and you might have been accustomed to the guy before that worked there ahead of me, you like who worked there before me, you don't treat somebody like that you don't know, especially in the workplace. It's unprofessional. Like, you don't give an attitude to him. I asked her a question like months ago, and she was like, you think I'm doing it? I'm like, whoa, hold the fuck on now. Really? That's how you're gonna be? Things have changed so different. Like, they have become so different, and this is what I be talking about. I mean, I ain't sitting here caping for no non-black women like they treat me much better, but these women cannot, like, the other women who work there, they might not even care to know who I am or even like me. The thing is, they didn't talk sideways to me. That's my problem. And that goes for the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, the white people that work in that building. They didn't talk out of pocket to me. Now, that's a problem. Now that's definitely a problem. I don't know what the fuck. I was thinking about it like, wow, that is definitely a problem. But you can't tell these women that I'm supposed to kiss your ass, I'm supposed to treat you like this and stuff like that. No, you're supposed to at least respect me as a human being. But somehow we brothers are nigger roaches, and we are this, we are that, we the reason why relationships go bad and stuff. I'm like, no, your legs, who you spread them to, is the reason why shit goes bad. Don't sit here and blame that on me, because I ain't the one who did that to you. But you can't tell a lot of them that. You can't. Because they want to lump sum you in the same category as all their bad decisions to justify, you know, to not even justify, to stop you for calling them out on the fuckery. Okay? And I could sit here as a man and say there's validity to a lot of the arguments that these women got. There's plenty of validity. My problem is, if you don't know how to decipher those from those, whose fault is that? That's like me going into a strip joint and like, oh wow, I'm looking for my educated black queen. She might be educated, but she on the fucking pole dancing. See? That's the problem. I saw the problem right there. I see the red flag. That's glaringly obvious. I ain't the other dudes that they're mistaking me for, who's gonna look at a big booty and a fucking thong and just lose their shit like they've never seen that before. I mean, there's such a thing as watching adult entertainment on the internet for free. I am desensitized to seeing booty. I mean, I've been desensitized since I was a child to seeing booty. Damn. But if she keeps going after those types who just see her for nothing but booty, she's gonna get booty results. Pun intended. But I digress. So anyway, this has been Cause I'm a Fury. I'm here at work ranting because that shit just came on mind, and now it just came to my mind, and I'm just like, you know what? I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. So I'm here. Now I'm out. Peace.